Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Zhang from NIDA. NIDA is short for the Network Innovation and Development Alliance. We are no-profit organization. We are focused on the next generation network evolution and the solutions. Okay, today my topic is evolution from the IPv6 to next-gen network. Okay, let's first review the history of the internet. So currently we divide into 3 stages. The first stage is all IP. The typical service is high-speed internet. So the challenge for network is how to connect the network and make the network performance more efficient. So the typical technology is IPv6, MPLS. In these areas, the innovation driven is by the equipment vendors. And so when the infrastructure is ready, so we know the application service we expand, such as electronic commercial, e-pay, and online videos by taxi. So in these areas, the OTT driven the innovation, and they ask for the service can be faster deployment. So in these areas, the SDN, NFV technology is expanded. Okay, and the third stage is for the all intelligence. We know it is driven for the industrial enterprises. They want to create the digital twins in the lab to improve the efficiencies. So they ask all the workflows can be modified to digitalized. So now we are already into the AI area. For the AI areas, we know there are 2 words is very hot. One is AI for the network. It means the network will be assisted by the AI, and the network will be more smart. And another word is network for AI. We know when the AI come, the service will change. Maybe more bandwidth, high quality for the network. So for the AI areas, the network also will be face the new challenges. Okay, let's go to the challenge for the network at the AI areas. Okay, we summarize the 4 scenarios. Okay, the first one is computing connectivity. We know when the GPU increased and more bandwidth and traffic will come to the network. So it means in 2030, for the computing bandwidth is still we have 500 times increase. And when the bandwidth increase, it may be also increase the packet loss and the throughput of the network. This will be challenging for the computing connectivity. And the second scenario is intelligence connectivity. For the intelligence, we know, okay, now we have the cell phone or some digital device, but this is just the digital device. But for the AI areas, the terminal will be enhanced to the AI. So it means, okay, it will be more smart. So for example, when you want to travel, you need to booking a hotel or some tickets. Okay, you just maybe your AI cell phone will do everything for you. He will be analysis what's your requirement and distribute it to the different workflows to different agents. So you just give one requirement and everything the AI terminal will be processed. It means, okay, in the intelligence, there will be more and more connection between different device and the agent. So the third scenario is about the data connectivity. We know for the data, if it is static, it will be not generate the values. When the data flow, it will be generated the new values. Okay, when we transmit the data from one place to another, okay, it means we need to consider the security. If your data is copied by unauthorized, if the data may be leaked to the other persons. Okay, for the data connection, we need, because when the data transactions, it will be past the network. We need to guarantee the security. And the first scenario is about the airspace connection. We know currently the cell phone will be connected to the satellite, and you know, some areas maybe we don't have the stations. We maybe need to connect to the network. We At that time, we need the satellite connection. We know the satellite is moving very fast. It is different with our traditional network. So the topology will be changed and the space move very fast. Okay, this is also the challenge for the airspace connection. Okay, let's go to insight for different scenarios. Okay, the first scenario is connection to the computing. We know we divided the computing into three scenarios. One is the intra-computing and the intercomputing and the network computing interests. For the intercomputing, we know this is in one DC network. So first, the DC network will be expanded because currently the GPU will be increased from 10,000 to 100,000 levels. It means, okay, the package the bandwidth will be increased very fast. We know when we doing the AI trainings, some traffic will be big size, some traffic may be small. So how to loading balance between different GPUs, it is really affected the training efficiency. So in this way, we need to guarantee the throughput of the whole internet. And the second one is about the packet loss. We know when the AI training, if some packet loss, it will be transmission again, it will be decrease the performance of the AI trainings. So for the network at the intercomputing network, the performance of the network is really very important for the AI training. And the second one is about the intercomputing. We know the DC, it is impossible to construction very so huge data center because the limitation of the power. So for the Microsoft, when they training the GTP6, so because the limitation of the power, so they have to construct several data centers and they are cooperation working together to training the GTP6. So when the cooperation between the different DC, we are also face the challenge at the intra-computing, such as the throughput of the whole network, because two DC need to cooperation with each other. Another one is the packet loss, because the packet will be across the metro network, so long distance, maybe 2,000 or 3,000 kilometers. In this scenarios, how to guarantee no packet loss to improve the performance? This is really, really important. Okay, and the computing network interest, we know when we do some trainings, we need to copy the data to the data centers. Currently, we still use the tracking disks. Okay, maybe how to say, very low efficiency. You need to take all the disk to the data center. It's need a long time, and also maybe the traffic may be copied or face the security problems. Okay, let's think scenarios about the connect to the intelligence. For the intelligence, we just know talking about the terminal will increase from the intelligence to the AI. So it will be lead to three challenges. The first one is the bandwidth. We know 4K and the new videos, it will be increase the traffic bandwidth. Okay, traffic bandwidth is easy to, but another problem is about the more session connections. We know just now we are given the example of the agenda connections. Different agent, they will one work maybe have 10 or 100 levels session connection between the different agendas. So currently the protocol, A2A protocol is very hot because it is how to define the connection between different agenda and how to guarantee the security, guarantee your data is not leaked to the third party. Okay, this is the challenge for the connection to the intelligence. Okay, let's focus on the connection to the data. Data, we know just talking about the data is how to say is important, and but it must do transaction and it can generate the values. The first problem is, okay, when the data provider send the data to the data users, he first challenge is, okay, I'm worried the data user will copy the data again to the third party. How to guarantee the data is only used by the data user? And the second challenge is about the data user. When we training the AI models, we need more data. But currently, maybe you are negotiating the privately one by one. It's very low efficiency. They don't have the agent to like a market. You can, okay, what's your data you need? I can search the data source from different providers. Okay, this is the second challenge. It's very hard to get the data source. And the third one is when the data user get the data, how to guarantee the data is valuable and it is certificated. So how to guarantee the quality of the data? So in this way, currently in China, we already established a data bridge. It will be managed how to transaction the data between different actions, organizations, and the target is make the data transaction able to offer and able to flow and also good to use. Okay, this is how to manage the data transactions. And for the network part, we know when the data transaction flow the network, we need to construct the zero trust infrastructure network to guarantee the data is passed on the security network. And the second one is about when we transmission the data from one side to another, we usually need the quantum corrections to guarantee the security of the data transactions. And the fourth scenario is connected to the satellite. We know currently Elon Musk and also channels, they are sending more and more satellite to the airspace. Currently for the Qianfan in China, until now, we already send almost 100 satellites into space. And for the connection for the satellites, they will be, first challenge is the satellite move very fast. It means, okay, at the second level, the network topology will be changed. It means for the fixed network, we know the network, the topology is fixed. And so we can calculate the routing, everything based on the current topology. When the topology changes, usually we need to make some protection solutions to switch to the new path. But for the satellite network, the topology changes is from second level. Every second level, the topology will be changed. So we need a new topology, new protocols such as timing varying routers to guarantee when the topology changes, how to guarantee it not affect the service. And the second challenge is about the equipment. We know when the device on the airspace, it will be face the X-ray, solar storms. It means it will be have high reliability for the requirement for the device. We need to guarantee the whole network, the device reliability, the solution reliability. Okay, this is the 4 scenarios of the next-gen networks, and we just make a summaries. Okay, we know for the ITUs, they are provide one vision. So what's the future of the network? What's the vision? What will be like for the network? And for the IETF, okay, we will develop some new technologies. For example, for the IPv6 or time root value routings, some new protocols. But we know the version and the data technology, they will be still have a very big gap. For example, ITU like a boss, okay, I will need a beautiful house. And IETF said, okay, I can provide the word, steel, bricks, but how to build the house from the some materials to the end house. So this is our position over the NIDA. We are focused on the architecture. We are focused on the solution. We are design what's the architecture of the house, how to build it. This is the NIDA position for the next gen networks. And at the 2024, we launched the next generation nation with the 8 industrial alliance. And at the 2025, we are launched the next gen network pioneer cities, Kazakhstan, Malaysia, Brazil, and several almost 5 countries. We are joined the next gen national pioneer plan. they will contribute to the next gen network and will be referenced to the NIDA standards. Oh, sorry. Okay, here I will should introduce what the research of NIDA working groups. Currently, we have the 5 working group and 1 industry committees. Okay, first for the first one is the evolution working groups. We are focused on the for scenarios, computer connecting, intelligence connecting, and also related new technologies, and IPv6 enhancement and for the second areas, we are focused on the intelligence working groups. It means AI network. We know for the next generation, it will be autonomous network. It will be managed by itself. And also we have the campus network and the data center networking groups. And the 5 is the security working groups. It will be integrated on different areas, campus, data centers. And for the number 6 is about our industry committee. We will focus on the medical thing, education, and finance. We will work with the network and the industrial requirement together to provide the solutions first to the industrial scenarios. And here is the standard roadmap. Okay, from the table, we can see currently NIDA, we are very think AI is so important. So for the AI one, we will launch for the metro network for the AI areas, what's the typical requirement and what's the standard for the AI ones, and also the AI campus. We will release the new white paper for the next gen network AI campus technologies, and also for the industries, we will have the health and education. Both of them will be focused on the AI and also how to AI assess the industry and also the network. What will be some new innovation at the industries? Okay, this is all my presentations.